What up, YouTube? It's your boy Reggie with the Smoke of Solomon, and we're back with another video. So what are we doing today? Today we grilling Greek. Grilling Greek? No, we not stepping. No, we not strolling either. So while I get this thing ready to go, check out what I did to prepare and how I seasoned everything and got everything right. Okay, so fun fact about me, my wife and I we love Greek food. So anytime we get the opportunity to enjoy some authentic Greek food, we dive in. So I have a rule that I follow, or at least I try to follow as much as I can. So when I'm making dishes that have an international origin, I try to use as many authentic ingredients as I possibly can. Now, depending on where you live, you may not have as much access to international ingredients. And that's perfectly fine. Like, you don't have to do this. I just think it tastes a little bit better if you try to mimic or try to make things as close to the real thing as you can. We have a nice Greek market here in Charlotte that has some great Greek ingredients. So I got this olive oil that's imported from Greece, and the seasoning that I'm using today is actually from a restaurant that I found on TV. I recently took a trip to Houston, Texas, and before I went, I saw a Greek restaurant on television called Nikos. It was a feature on that restaurant, so we wanted to try it. When we got there, we went. The food was delicious, and they had this seasoning on the table that you could use, and they also use it in their preparation, but they had it bottled so you can buy. So I bought a bottle, and I couldn't wait to get home and use it. So we'll be using that today in our dish. As far as the chicken we're using today, these are just regular old chicken tenderloins or chicken strips. This is about 1.5 pounds, and what we're doing is just cutting them into little pieces, not too small. They have to be big enough for the skewer, but they need to be about 1.5 inches, maybe 1.25 inches. That's it. So now we just want to coat these with a little bit of this good olive oil. Just eyeball it, pour just enough to coat a little bit. If you think you need more, just pour a little bit more at a time, but not too much, just enough to coat the chicken. Now we're gonna use some of this good seasoning. This stuff smells amazing. But if you don't have a Greek seasoning that you use, you can always just use some oregano, maybe some salt, pepper, garlic, and you should get the desired results that you're looking for. The most important thing in Greek cooking, I think, is oregano. They use a lot of it. It's great. I love it. So just make sure you use oregano, whatever spice blend that you choose to use. Once you're done seasoning the chicken, just get it in a bag, refrigerate it. I would say you can marinate this anywhere from 4 to 8 hours. I would not recommend overnight. That may be too much for the chicken. It may start to get a little mushy, but I would go anywhere from 4 to 8 hours. All we need to do now is put these on the skewer. We got chicken here, a little plate, a couple of metal skewers. This is the easy part. So what we're gonna try to do is, for the longer pieces, we'll try to fold them and stick them in that way. And put them on. You need to give yourself some room to grab at the end, so don't slide it all the way to the end. And just like so, keep going. So we ready to rock. Let's go on outside. Alright, so yeah, we just got some regular old lump. And this is just a paper towel soaked in vegetable oil. I'm gonna go ahead and oil these grates so we can get some nice heat, some nice grill marks, nice crust on the outside of this chicken. We're just gonna get it popping. That's what you love to hear, that nice sizzle. We'll check on these in a second. It's been about 2 or 3 minutes, and I just want to check on these because, as you can see, I'm running pretty hot, and these will not take long at all. Looking good. Remember, do not touch these. These are very hot. I think these are ready to flip, actually. Yeah, look at that. Cool. So pardon the airplane noise. Something you gotta deal with. Y'all, this has been about 4 or 5 more minutes. I think they're done, but we're gonna see. As you can see, I have a new plate, new tongs. We don't want to use the same ones we just put the raw food on there with. And these look good. We're gonna go ahead and take them off. And like I said before, do not touch these skewers. These are flaming hot. Let this skewer cool down long enough. Let's taste it. Really good. Picking up a lot of that oregano flavor, which is really Greek. I think that's their thing. I think letting it marinate for that extended period of time really paid dividends. Y'all need to make this. Now you can serve these any kind of way you want, over a bed of rice with some peppers, onions. What I'm gonna do is make a little chicken gyro. So we're gonna take some chicken. I think we're gonna do maybe 5 pieces, nice little bed of chicken. We're gonna do some tomato, some red onion, and we're gonna use some tzatziki sauce that I made yesterday. Now, I'm still working on this recipe. It's not quite how I like it yet, but it was pretty good. If you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments, and we'll put it out on the blog. So a little bit of that tzatziki sauce, and you're just gonna wrap this up. I'm not like a gyro maker, but mine's more like a taco, like a Greek taco, but there you go. Let's taste it. Like I said before, y'all need to make this. If you like Greek food, You need to make this. I'm about to tear the rest of this thing up. So in the meantime, y'all go to my website, www.thesmokeofsolomon.com. Follow me on Instagram at thesmokeofsolomon. And yeah, I'm gonna tear into this thing. I'm gonna see y'all next time.